Good morning and welcome to Module 7. We're in the week of October 7th through the 13th, and this week we're going to be picking up with some of our materials in learning styles and also preparing you for your reflection presentation. First of all, before we start into this week, I apologize for the confusion on last week's posting. I am still trying to align that so that we can get back into the text, but we're going to move ahead with our regular schedule for this week and go into the new chapter. We'll circle back and get that at another time, but for now, rest assured that there is going to be no repercussions on you. That was completely my fault, and I was using a different text that included chapters that you didn't even have, so I apologize for the confusion there. But let's move on to this week. You can see here that Module 7 is referring to our learning styles. If you click here on this, you'll see that there is the introduction and checklist. I'll let you review that on your own. We are going to jump into Chapter 4, Discovering How You Learn. And so I'd like you to do two assignments here in Chapter 4. One, you're going to take and complete the questionnaire on the VARC questionnaire, and then you will be taking the multiple intelligence inventory in the book as well. And so you'll be posting this to the discussion board below. You can look into the learning style inventory documents here. There's a little bit here on the VARC website, and then a video here by Dr. Gardner himself, and also some website activities regarding multiple intelligences. So be sure to check that out. We'll go back here to 7.3, and this is where you're going to be posting your multiple intelligences inventory results. Notice that your primary post will be due by this Thursday evening, that's October 10th, and then your primary posts will be reviewed by classmates, and each of you are asked to respond to at least 5 other students by Sunday evening. When you note that, please be sure to use your name and multiple intelligences results so that we know who that is and I can keep track of that. But during your post, I'd like you to address the 3 questions that are listed here in that post. So read through that, and that will conclude the reading for this week. Also, this week we're going to move into some library resource material, and for many of you that are continuing at Boise State, you may be very familiar with the library, and this will go very quickly. For some of you returning back to Boise State, this may take some additional time, and I realize that. But I do want you to jump into the library resources here and take a look around at everything that's offered in the Albertsons Library. You'll also see, if I scroll back here, that there is a link right here for the Albertsons Library that you can jump there directly. But nevertheless, it is important that you become very familiar with the library, because that's going to be a tremendous resource for you as you continue your schooling and finish your coursework. Please note that some of you are remote, more remote than others, and in order to log into the library, you may need to log in off campus. If that is the case, please be sure to watch for the orange button that allows you to log in from off campus, and if you are on campus, you can access that differently, but that button will be very apparent to you when you go to the Albertsons Library website. There is a quiz. I'm going to skip over that. The order, you will take a quiz at the end, but please make sure that you do A and then C. And the portion of C that I'd like you to pay particular attention to is learning how to navigate Academic Premier. This is a database that is available to all students at BSU and other colleges as well, but you are going to be reviewing and searching for an article in the coming weeks. And the article that I want you to be reviewing is one that is considered to be peer-reviewed, one that is examined by others in the field who are familiar with what is being stated, and this adds credibility to the actual research. And so this tutorial will show you how to navigate Academic Premier, and once you're confident with that, then I would encourage you to go ahead and jump into the quiz that's listed here in 7.4b. You may take the library quiz as many times as you would like. I'm going to let you get the score that you want. The questions are somewhat in detail, and I would encourage you to take your time with that. But really the overall goal here is to help you be as familiar with the library as possible. So those questions will be driving you to that. Lastly, I want you to continue to prepare for your reflection presentation, and the last two items this week are related to that specifically. I'm going to ask you to create a YouTube account, and that is listed here, and then I'm going to ask you to create a Screencast-O-Matic account. So read through that. It should be very self-explanatory as far as what you need to do, and you can use these accounts for other classes as well. I would encourage you to practice if you have time. This is not that, it's not a top priority this week in order to practice. You'll have more time next week, but I do want you to move along and begin to create that account so that next week when we jump into some of that and you're posting some practice in the following weeks, you are ready to go. So practice as you have time, but I would encourage you to spend your time mostly on the content in the library research and in the learning styles. So I wish you the best this week, and I look forward to seeing you all online. Thank you.